Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all fine. So this is the second part of frame animation uh, in Photoshop. So if you are beginner, I recommend you to watch the first video because I explain all the tools and options you need for this video. Let's open a new document as I mentioned in previous video. So when you are creating a web banner, whether it is flat banner or animated one, the size matter. You should pick a standard size. So I picked this previous size, which is 300 by 250 RGB color mode and a 72 pixel per inch resolution. And then you can name your document whatever you want. Hit create. So we have got the timeline at the bottom part of our workspace, and we have got three options as I mentioned in previous video. So I select create frame animation and click on this to activate it. So now I go to file and use place embedded to place images. I select this one and use these two images to create an animated web banner in Photoshop. So this is not like the previous one. We animate this photo with the shape layers and with text on it. So before I go further, I select these two layers, right click, select both of them, scale them to make it bigger, then check out the second layer, make sure that it is also fit on the document, and then select both of them. They are small object. I can right click and rasterize them to make it a normal layer. So I rename these layers, double click on the name, match one, match two. So it is up to you, whatever you want, you can name it. So now we have two images in our document, and I want to add some text and shapes. So now I draw a rectangle at the middle of the document and then change its color to black, and then hit Ctrl T to transform it, and then right click, skew it around 15 degrees, 15 or 10, yeah, 10 degrees, all good. And then make sure that your rectangle is aligned at the middle part of the document. And then so this rectangle is going to bring our image from the left and then go back and then bring another image. So this is rectangle, and then so we have got this rectangle. So I make sure that this image is properly set with this rectangle. I move it up, then so this left part is for the image to appear, and then the right part is for the text. So I guess this is enough for the text, and then this image. So yeah, at this point I want this image to be appears. So I use the polygon tool to cut this extra part of this image. So you can hit backspace to delete it or use the layer mask. It's all up to you. So this is nice. So now I cut some part of this image. Use the rectangle tool again and hit backspace to delete. So we have done it, and then now I hide this image and add some text. So you can use any font you like. You can play around the fonts. You can pick any size, any font style. So this area is for the logo, and then I add another text, new, collections, and then select all the text and then align the center, and then resize it down to 12, and then use medium or light font style to make it more better. Yeah, and then work a little bit around the logo and the text. So this text is too tiny, skinny. I can use semi-bold, and then always try different font style for these words. So I can use bold or extra bold, bold for this one, and even make it bigger, like 14 point. See, always work with different size and different kerning, different alignment for the fonts to make it more interesting for the viewers. So this is for the example or the new collection, and then I make a button to get attention of the viewer to click on this advertise. So I make it smoother corner, and then use the type tool again and hit buy now. So use white color, then mode here. So it is too big. I can use semi-bold style and then size it down to 12, and make sure that you leave enough space around these text, not make it too big like this, or like this, and try to leave enough free space for this text. So the size is okay, but I can work around the font style. Yep, that is much better, and I have more space around this text. So select the text and the rectangle, align it, and then I put it here. So I guess that is enough. So I select these two layers and right click, merge them together. So you cannot merge the text layer with other layers. So what you are going to do when you select these two layers, make sure that you right click on the rectangle, so then you can merge it. If you right click on the text layer, you don't have the merge option for the text layer. And the smart object layers. So we have got the logo, we have got the text, and we have got these buttons. So by now rectangle all good, so I hide all the layers for now and create a new frame. So on the second frame I want this shape rectangle layer. I can rasterize it also, so I move it to the left. Yep, and then add a new frame and move it to the right, like move it here, and then use the image 1, so move it to the left. So in this frame I want this rectangle and this image 1 disappear. So as you see in the frame panel, we have 3 frames. Frame 1, frame 2 is empty, and then in frame 3 we have the rectangle and the first or the image 1 appears. And then I add another frame and move this rectangle here, and then move the image as well. And then now we have got 2 frames with this content. So if I play, so make sure that you have play 3 times, play, so it's so fast, so I can add 2 seconds for this frame to wait. So when it comes to frame 4, it stay here for 2 seconds and then start again. So now I add another frame. I want this rectangle go back and bring another image. So how can I do that? That is very easy without hiding or without creating any other layers. What I'm going to do, I delete this frame that I added. I copy frame 3. So how you can copy this frame? You can hold down Alt and use the left click and drag it to the right, and we have got frame 3, the duplicate of frame 3 in frame 5. Now when the times start from here it is in the frame 4 it completed, it show the image completely, and then when it move or jump to frame 5 it go back. So I create another frame. In this frame I hide or move this frame away from the document and the image as well, and we have got a nice and smooth animation as you see like this. So I stop for now, and so create another frame. Oops, make sure that you select the last frame when you hit the plus icon to add a new frame. So I undo this step and then select the 6th frame, create a new frame. So this time I use this rectangle. So to make your animation more balanced, so I come here, and this rectangle is in this point. I drag a guide from the ruler. So if you don't have this ruler visible, you can go to view and then hit this shortcut or use the ruler to bring it on your workspace. So I add this guide and then another guide here for the position of this rectangle, and then come back to frame 7, and then I move the rectangle to align it with the guide, and then visible this image which is in the right side, so I move it to the left, and we have some extra details, I select it and delete it. So add a new frame and then move this rectangle to the top corner of this guide, and then move the photo layer to align it at this part. And then so I give a 2-second time for this frame and play it again. Let's see how it looks. See, it is very nice. So you can add more details for this kind of animation, but for now it is okay, I guess. So now it is time to add the text. So I want the text appear in this frame, at frame 4. So I visible the logo. So for now I rasterize the type, I rasterize this text as well. So we have got two text, have got logo. So in this frame I want the logo to be here, and in this frame frame 3 I want this logo to be out. So when I play the animation, and you will see how it looks like. So see, the logo disappear in these frames. So what I'm going to do, I select all of this frame and then make it visible, and then you will see that we have got that logo visible in all frames. So and then so in this frame I want this new collection start coming. So I move it out in this frame and jump to the other frame, and then again make it visible, and then it automatically come back, and then click and select these two frames and make this text visible again. Okay, and then I want this buy button comes in this frame. Yep, in this frame, and I make it visible and move it to the left, to the right, and then click and make it visible again. And if I play it again, and you will see how the image, how this shape bring an image and go back, bring another image, and how this text comes. This is how you can animate any layer, any object in Photoshop. So for last point, I add another frame. I give it 0.2 second, and then work around opacity of this layer. So make it 60%, and then add another frame, and then make it 100% back, and then make another frame, so 60%, and then another frame back to 100%. So if I play it now, see how these buy buttons flash out. So if I hide the guides, see, it flash out very nice and very slow. So you can make it flash fast. So we have because we have got 0.2 second, so I put 0.1 second to make it flash flashing fast. Something like that. So I add 2 seconds, or I add 3 seconds for the last frame, then play it again. See, it stay 2 seconds on this frame, 2 seconds on this frame, and then 3 seconds on this frame, and start from the beginning again. So this is how you can like make the flashing kind of layer or animation. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel and comment below. If you have any question, I will answer it as soon as possible. And then hope you guys enjoy it. See you in the next video.